Hey Eric, this is Tristan with Big Picture SEO. I spoke to your customer service rep this morning and she said that I could shoot you guys over a video showing you a couple tips on how you can boost your online presence, and this is that video. So I don't want to take up a lot of your time with this. It'll only be about 5 to 10 minutes, so let's just get into it. I want to talk to you about content, citations, and backlinks. Those are the three most important things to focus on. And we'll just start with content since we're on your page. Content is going to be anything that you see on your website, so your pictures and words, and you're going to want to make sure that your content is high quality and it's relevant to what your website is about and what you do, and it's keyword rich. And when I say that, I don't mean that you have keywords in like every 4 sentences or so, because Google is going to see that as spam and they're not going to like that. That's their biggest pet peeve, and that's only going to hurt your website in the long run. They're not going to let it rank. They're just going to think that you're a spam site and you're trying to deceive people, and that's just how their algorithm works. But if you have a good rule of thumb is about like 1,000 or 1,500 to 2,000 words on a home page, that way you can add about 10 to 15 keywords and be found for those and rank for those properly. And that rule can be bent a little bit if you have like a frequently asked questions page or like a blog within your website, but I didn't see that within yours. I'll look one more time. And yeah, I don't really see that. So a good idea for you is maybe up the content and then add in keywords and key phrases. And then also within your pictures, if you save this image as, it's probably going to pop up as some random letters or just a different, like some word that doesn't really matter. So yeah, just a random image letter. You're going to want to save that as like Roofers Aurora or something, a keyword that's going to pop up in Google. Because Google's, they index the sites and they're able to see what images are saved as. So if you save this image and upload it to your site as Roofers Aurora, that's gonna, they're gonna see it and they're gonna rank you for that. And that's really all there is with content. It's mostly just making sure that you have relevant and high quality and keyword-rich content. It's not very hard. And if we move on to citations, that's gonna be within the local map pack listing, like this section of Google, and a citation is just going to be your business's address, name, and phone number listed out throughout the web in directories. And a directory is just a website that allows you to put your citations in them. Things like Yellow Pages, Expertise, 3 Best Rated, Easy Local, websites like that. And the more that you can put, or more citations that you can put out, the more or the higher you're going to rank within Google. And again, they have to be like relevant sites. So, I mean, most of them are going to be like Facebook, Yellow Pages, blah, 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 things like that. But if you find a weird one that doesn't really apply to anything, it doesn't say like 3 best roofers or top 20 best roofers in Aurora and things like that, it's probably not going to do much for your site or do much for you and your domain rating except drop it. So I would try and always stay away from things that don't look relevant to what you do. And that's really all you have to do to, that's all you have to do to rank yourself in the map pack listing. And then the next part, we move on to the organic section of Google, and this has a lot to do with backlinks. And all a backlink is a website that has a link within it that refers back to your website. So say that this was Pizza Hut or something, and then this was your website, this link right here. If I clicked on it, it would take me back to your website. That's a backlink. And we can actually go in and we can look. This is a tool that I like to use, Ahrefs. It shows me your website's analytic data. So I'll explain what this all means real quick. Your organic traffic is going to be how many people visit your website on a monthly basis on average. And it says here 39. And you're being found for 160 keywords. And actually we can go in and look at what keywords you're being found for and where your traffic is coming from. So like A&E, the first 3 are going to be your business name. And there's 70 searches coming out of this a month. And you're getting 16 people. And you're in the top 2 positions for each of these, but you're kind of you're going to want to navigate towards buyer intent keywords, things like roofing Aurora, Illinois, and you're going to want to stay location oriented too when you're trying to rank for specific keywords. So this has like 100 people looking this up a month, and you're in the 11th position, which means you're the 11th person or the 11th website that pops up when this term is searched, and you get 2 people a month from this. And then like Aurora Gutters, that's another 70 people. Looking that up a month, you're in the 10th position and you're only getting 2 people. So obviously a way that you can help this is, like I said, with content, adding content to your page, including more keywords, and this is going to be able to boost you and get you a higher position within Google search. And then going back to the overview, we can see here it says referring domains and backlinks. A referring domain is just a website that has a link in it that refers back to yours. So you have 41 different websites that refer back to you with 143 links in total referring back to you. And if we go through here, we can actually look at which links are referring back to you and how many and how much power is coming to your website from that under domain rating. And if we look through this, I do believe when I did the majority of them are directories. I haven't made it through this entire thing, but it looks like the majority of them are directories, which isn't a bad thing. Obviously, you want to list your citations because, like I said, it'll help you with the map pack, but you also want to try and get in things like blog spots and guest posts. And a good example of this actually is I have one of your top competitors pulled up, Affordable Roofing. As you can see, they get 296 people on their website a month, and they're only ranking for 54 keywords, but if you look over here at their backlinks, they have 515 backlinks and they're getting referred by 110 different websites. And real quick, something to keep in mind is that not all backlinks are created equal. Just because they have more than you doesn't mean you should go out and buy 500,000 random backlinks, because like I said, Google doesn't see, if it's not relevant to what you do, they see it as spam and it's just going to hurt your account. So if I click in here, I can actually see what they have, and the first one pops up as a blog spot actually, Mike Guys, how to get rid of ceiling condensation. So going in and trying to get, posting a blog or asking to, be able to post into a blog and linking your website within that, or linking back to your website within that blog, is Google's going to see that and they're going to be like, man, this person, is putting out valuable information into the world without asking for anything but a link, so we'll give them power. And that's exactly how that works, how their indexers and their algorithm works. So if you would just go through, different websites, backlinks, you're going to be able to see what's giving them power, what's working for them, and what's not. And, you can decide what you're going to apply for, and so on and so forth through that. And then your domain rating is just going to be basically your trust rating, your credibility rating, and your power rating within Google. And this website is 6. You're actually beating them. I believe it was 13 on yours. Yeah, 13. So really all you have to really focus on here to advance yourself is your backlinks. What links are coming back to your website and what's giving you power. And then also I would say for the organic section as well is revamping your website. That way, you can add more content, or add more keywords within your content, and again, saving pictures correctly. That way, Google sees that you want to be ranked for that. I hope that this video was helpful. That's about all that I have to give to you right now. I do offer these types of services, search engine optimization, so if you feel like this is something you would want help with, you can feel free to reach out to me. I would like feedback on the video regardless, just to know that this did help you out a little bit, and I hope you do have a good rest of your day. Thank you.